Hello, hello. So I've been playing Skate for the last couple of weeks. Came out in September, and I'm gonna sit here and talk about it. Why not? It's been a bit controversial. There's some good things about it. There's a lot of bad things about it, and thought I'd point them out, give you my thoughts and opinions. A little bit of history, actually. My channel is actually like 15 years old or something. And about 10 years ago, I made a lot of Skate 3 content. And some of that content went viral, which was crazy. I have a video which is hidden, so you can't actually see it on my channel, but it hit 2 million views, which is crazy. So a lot of people came to my channel from this game. And it was a terrible video, which is why it's hidden now. It was like objectively terrible. I don't know why it got so many views. Obviously, the algorithm picked it up. I think it was because I was recording online custom maps, which sparked people's interest for whatever reason. Anyway, it was a part of my channel once upon a time. So I feel like I'm coming full circle a little bit by making this video. But anyway, Skate. This is not Skate 4. I know that a number of people online have called it Skate 4. It is the fourth iteration of the Skate franchise, but it is called Skate. Full stop. Like literally, Skate, period. It is free to play, which is the contentious point with this. It's free to play. It's also in early access. So things could change. Things could change. Hopefully, a little bit of player feedback and the developers might change some things. But it is a bit controversial what they've done. Let's talk about it. So, what are the good things? First off, firstly, it's free, which is cool. Free is always, pretty good. Don't have to pay for it at all. And they've done that because they've put in a shitload of microtransactions, which, I mean, good, bad, I don't know. Maybe that's personal opinion. Not a lot of people are fans of microtransactions. I personally do not like games with a lot of microtransactions. Caveat to that is mobile games. Sometimes, most, I would say, mobile games are alright if they have microtransactions. I play a game called Clash of Clans, and I've been playing it for years, actually. I've spent money on that game because I play it so much. It's a free game, but I, spend money on it, and that's fine, It's entertainment, it's just, this little game that's on my phone. But this game, Skate, came from a franchise that was a full-priced game, and now they want you to pay for microtransactions. It's a different way of playing the game and how they've developed the game. So, yes, free is good. One of my best mates is actually a stay-at-home mum, and she loves this game. She loves it. She just jumps into it. She doesn't have a lot of money, so she loved that it was free, and she's been playing it a lot, so she likes it. To me, this game feels like it's just very watered down. So far, it's early access. It feels like someone's just poured me a whiskey and then continued to pour the rest of the glass with water. It just feels a little bit cheap. Next thing I like is the gameplay is more or less the same. It feels like the same kind of gameplay for the most part. The art style is a little bit different, and I suppose that's subjective as to whether you like it or not. I don't mind it. It seems a bit more cartoony. I personally prefer realism a little bit more, but I don't mind it. I don't hate it. Yeah, those things aren't bad. There is a big online component to it. I think they're trying to focus on the online environment, and I have played with groups of people online, and that is fun. That is cool. That's good. So those things I like about the game. Now the things that I don't like, and there's quite a few things. Where do I begin? Firstly, let's go back into the microtransactions. So when you start the game, unlike the original Skate games, like the original Skate games, you would just have a lot of options to customize your character. Even from the beginning, you would have a fair amount of choice to customize your appearance, the board, whatever. And as you progress, as you complete missions, you unlock more. And then you can really like deck out your dude however you want. In this game, you have almost no options from the get-go. And then throughout doing the missions, you can unlock game currency. Of course, you know, with the microtransactions, you can pay real money to get like the cool stuff. And there is some really cool stuff, but you got to pay actual dollary dues to get it. But if you don't want to pay money, you can get the free currency by completing missions and earning this in-game currency. And when you earn the in-game currency, you can spend it not on individual items, you can spend it on loot boxes that contain a random item. You can see what's in the box, but you don't get to choose which item you unlock each time. So of course the best items end up being unlocked last, and you've just spent like a shitload of time. And I've probably spent about 10 hours playing this, and I've realized like how long it takes. It can take hours to unlock even a couple of items, and it just doesn't feel like it's worth the time. I feel like literally the only reason that I continue to play the game is to try and unlock more items, and you're only unlocking like a few items every couple of hours. So that's crazy. So I don't like that. The other thing I don't like is the missions. The missions themselves are fine, like the challenges, but there is almost no story to this game. In previous Skate games, you would have some crazy character, but you would also have like all these professional skaters incorporated into the game. The story would be throughout all of the missions as well. So each mission would have its own accompanying storyline. In this game, there is almost no story. You've got some like robot assistant, which is very telling for the time when we're surrounded by AI and we've got Siri and Gemini and all these weird robot things, AI things. And so this game is sort of following suit and giving you some robot that has no personality at all to give you missions. And it's just very unfulfilling. And you start to wonder why you're actually doing the missions. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Third thing I don't like is how glitchy it is. Obviously, like, again, it's early access. But there were some missions that I couldn't even complete because it wouldn't let me because it would glitch out. And a few of my friends have said the same thing, that they just got stuck. They couldn't continue with some of the missions because it glitched out in various different ways. So it needs some work. So those are the main things that I don't like about Skate. It feels very watered down. It feels like just not what we wanted. We wanted like more of the same Skate. And I'm hoping that they are still making a Skate 4. Like, deep inside me, I hope that there is going to be a Skate 4, and this is just like a side project. This is just a side fling to, you know, keep the people happy, or I don't know, maybe it is to make money, I don't know, but I hope that they will make Skate 4 as like a better, more realistic version of Skate, because that's what people played it for. They wanted realism. They wanted to pretend like they were actually like a really good pro skateboarder and that they were like skating around the street or whatever. Not in an arcadey way. We had Tony Hawk's to be, you know, the arcade skateboarding game. And Skate was like the realistic, pretend you're an actual skateboarder kind of game. And so now this feels like a lot more arcadey and just, I don't know. I don't think it's what people actually want. Hopefully they're listening to feedback, and when they actually release the proper game and it's not in early access, that there will be more of what people want. Maybe they will listen. I don't know. Only time will tell. We will see. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Have you played this game? What did you think? Do you like the microtransactions? Do you like that it's free? Do you miss the other skate games? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to read your thoughts. But thanks for listening to me ramble, and I will catch you next time.